Hello. I'm running a little bit behind today because I wanted to eat some dinner before I hopped on to do the tea, Tuesday tea. Of course, the Oscars came and went. No real surprises there, I guess. Hi, Geek. Yeah, I was just running a little bit behind because I wanted to eat my dinner before I went live. A crown fell out today. There's not much left of the tooth, but yeah, I'm going to have to get it seen to as soon as I can. And yeah, hi, Amber A. Now, there's no politics or personal questions with Tuesday Tea. It's all about some gossip and maybe finding some good feel-good stories. If you want me to look at a celebrity story, I have found a story that I want to look at. I'll leave it for a while because I emailed someone very quickly who's a bit of an expert on the person this involves. See if they'll join either in the comments or on live, but we'll give that person a little bit of time. It involves a film that has turned up after 101 years. Okay, so I'll be definitely looking at that later. Princess Wales has admitted to photoshopping the Mother's Day photo with her and the kids. Well, she's not been well and she wants to present as good as she can. I don't think you can blame her. She's been having a hard time. Hi, Apple. I don't see, I just think it's all a bit of a storm in a key cup over the doctored photo. Yeah, so have you got any gossip you want me to look at? Let me know. I know that Reba McEntire pretended to call Keith Urban in order to win over somebody on The Voice. Scandal, she didn't actually call him. But, yeah, of course, we've had the Oscars. Like I said, no real surprises there. I would have been absolutely gobsmacked if Robert Downey Jr. hadn't have gotten the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Gimp. Well, yeah, but she did work in marketing for her parents' firm, so I'd say it's something that she's well used to doing. I think she's doing it tough, and if she wanted to just make sure that she looked a bit better in the photo than what actually came out, can't say you blame her, really. We all feel that we'd like to look a bit better than we actually do in some photos. So looking at ABC Entertainment News. Oh, yeah, Eric Carmen died. He was age 74, singer. Hotel California lyrics case charges dropped mid-trial, but Don Henley vows to fight on. Okay. Shakespeare was around heaven knows how many years ago. Hi, Warrior Girl. Will Megan find any success money-wise given her unpopularity? Okay, let's have a look. Megan, will she have success money-wise given her unpopularity? I'm going to draw 3 cards on that. Okay. Well, she's just like, you know what, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm just going to get on with my life and let them throw the daggers that they may. I'm moving on. I'm healing from it all. It's good attitude because the next card up for her is the Sun, and it was whether or not she would have success money-wise. So, yes, she will have some success money-wise. She will be able to, you know, and she was already quite rich in her own right from her career. And the third card I drew was the 9 of Cups, and this is the wish come true card. Yes, she's going to do fine despite all the hate out there. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I don't know about what the joke was. What was Jimmy Kimmel's joke? Warrior Girl? The host can sometimes find themselves with foot and mouthitis, with foot in mouth disease. I'll ask the question, did Robert Downey Jr.'s acceptance speech downplay, cutting him down for his past choices? I still don't understand. Oh, right. Well, it's fairly public record with Robert Downey Jr.'s past. He's worked very, very hard to put it all behind him. He served his time. He went to jail. He served his time. I think downplaying it was probably, did his speech overcome the bad joke? The 5 of Swords. It's the Empress. Look, his creativity. He was in a very bad place at one time in his life. And was Trump there? God, you'd hope not. But his creativity and his talent and his generosity of spirit have overcome all that. And I think that, because I didn't watch it, haven't watched it in a couple of years. I do love them, but they are on quite late here. Yeah, I really don't think that Jimmy Kimmel's joke is going to be hanging around for long. It was a bad joke to play. There's other things you could have razzed him on, but the drug addiction and all that, yeah. You know, yeah. So yeah, no, I think his speech really counteracted that really well. The trials that Robert Downey Jr. went through have added to his depth as a person and helped him become the actor that he quite rightly is and deserves to be lauded for. He was. So yeah, to have that dragged up and thrown at him, like I think he handled it well according to the cards, because I didn't actually see. Now, the story I'm looking at, I was looking up my interesting story site. Last year in Omaha, I think that's Kansas, isn't it? There was a auction, and part of that was some old film rolls and all that. And some guy paid $20 for a stack of 6 films. So he got home and he got out the projector and he was watching the films, and he put one of them on, and it was a 1923 silent film called The Pill Pounder. And it starred, and she was only 17 years old at the time, Clara Bow. So how did this film end up forgotten in a film distribution place? And lots of interest in it. It is a very rare film. It's 101 years old. I mean, he paid $20 for it. I mean, the amount of money he could get for it is just... Sorry, just checking something. So, obviously it was being sent out to cinemas during the early 20s. It's a short film, so it probably would have played before the feature. So let's have a look. What do the cards say about this film? Perfect timing for it to come out and be shown, and for people to be reminded of the work some of these wonderful actresses did. The other thing too is it would have been the pre-Hays Code. So that would have been really interesting. So it's like it is going to awaken interest in these older films. How did it end up there? The Empress. I think someone had the idea of building a bit of a collection. Wow. You've got a few James Bond books signed by Ian Fleming. Wow. Mm-hmm. So this is a big thing. This is actually going to make quite a lot of waves in Hollywood, with Hollywood historians, and reignite interest. Oh, wow. This little story is much, much bigger because now we've got the star. People are going to be looking. They're going to be, wow, seeing what's in the old cinemas. It really is going to bring a lot of these older movies to light. I love watching some of these older movies. Just very distant relative of mine, same family. There's only one Mulhall family in the world, and it was an actor called Jack Mulhall, a US actor called Jack Mulhall, who he actually does have a star on the Walk of Fame. And hubby and I found one of his movies on YouTube, and it was still early on. It was a talkie, but it was still relatively early, and they were still wearing heavy makeup and stuff. And yeah, apparently he became a bit of a Star Wars, especially playing authority figures in television shows in the 50s and 60s. Wow. But this film is a really, really important find. You don't get three major arcanas over this find. I'm halfway through Linda G's book. It's a very easy read and fascinating. I mean, she does touch on some of the things she's spoken about occasionally, but there's so much in there that about her early life and things before the cancer and all that. And it's bless her, she really, really did do it tough. Oh, her experiences have forged her into being the person she is. And she's also, she wasn't perfect. She made a lot of mistakes. So I won't go into it too much in case you've ordered it or are reading it yourself, but I'm really, really enjoying it. And yeah, I got the print version. I don't get very many print books or very many non-fiction books. So, but I really enjoy it. Isn't it nice? I love it. I love putting it on and yeah, and watching it as the colours change, but there's still one colour going and the others are changing. It's great. I love it. Any other stories you guys want me to look at? But I think I'll ask, how does Clara Bow feel? See if the card can... Spirit, how does Clara Bow feel about this film being found? Knight of Swords. Wow. Quite excited, I suppose. Yeah, I feel like a little bit of excitement. Yeah, I was hoping my Clara Bow expert would come and join us, but might be a bit early in the morning for him, actually. Um, is she happy about it being seen? Seven of Swords. I got the words, they wouldn't believe the stuff we got away with back then. You know? Because, of course, this was all pre-Haines Code, and they would get away with so much stuff before the Haines Code was introduced in 1934. So this is definitely getting away with stuff. And look at the very provocative, saucy pose here. And yeah. Well, yeah, it is. Clara Bow is Craig Nixon's girl. Yeah. Will this man sell the film for a lot of money? Yes, I think he will. But this is the Queen of Cups. But he's not just going to sell it to anybody. Okay? I think he might take a little bit less, but still make quite a nice sum out of it if it's going somewhere he feels like it's appreciated. Let's ask, will more movies, these old movies, be unearthed in the future? Will more of these old movies be unearthed? You know, the silent movies. 10 of Pentacles. This is the generational card. So there's several generations of movies that have been lost to the world, or just only a very few copies are left, and they're going to be unearthed, because as buildings are being cleared out to be torn down or renovated and stuff, and all this stuff goes to auction houses and clearance houses, and then on auctions it's job lots, all sorts of things are going to be found. So yeah, so I feel like this is, you know, several generations of movies being found. Yes, date sales. Yes. So finding one, yes, they are acid based. So finding one that is in the condition that this movie was in, that it was playable and everything, I do think they'll very quickly digitize it. It would take a real specialist firm to do that. But yes, so there is a sense of urgency about finding these films and then being able to digitize them to preserve the images and all that, and then work on preserving the films themselves. You know, or getting them onto another medium, or are they still able to? So hi, Catherine Stubbs. Yeah, you got a fun wrestle. The challenge has been put out. Thumb wrestling for the Asimovs. Yeah. Anyway, this thing with the Princess of Wales and the photo thing. Storming a teacup. Yeah, look, it'll balance itself out. I mean, it's only a big thing because of who she is. And she came out and admitted it. And for whatever reason she did it, it was her choice to make. And yeah, it'll all get balanced out. It's a bit of a storm in a teacup, really. Hi, Shelby Lisa. You've been lurking while waking up. Yeah. Yes, it is silly. So we've had a look at a couple of things, but mainly the main story I've been looking at is this film, 101-year-old film, a short film called The Pill Pounder. It's 1923 silent film, and it starred Clara Bow. Does that include... Hello. I have an idea that Catherine Stubbs and Geek Hillbilly are going to go head-to-head over the Asimovs. Now, look, guys, as usual, I would love to keep going on, but I started 15 minutes late, and it is a work night, so I am going to have to wrap it up. So thank you again for joining me. And remember, if you have some celebrity gossip, a story you want me to look at, I really would like you guys to go out and find a story for me, celebrity gossip, or if you've got a story you want me to read on, you can send me the link and stuff like that. Whether it's from your local newspaper or something different, but, you know, really like taking a break from the politics and from all the madness that's out there. But yeah, I do have to go and, you know, settle down for the night. So please, everyone, take care. I will be back Saturday morning, and I will talk to you all then. Until then, my darling, stay strong, stay healthy, stay loving, and above all, stay laughing. Love you all. Bye-bye.